the new software means end drop frames forever. I hope. I really fucking hope that's over. Terrible lighting and terrible. Uh-oh, he's doing one of those videos where he doesn't give a shit about the lighting or anything. Well, kind of. I don't have anything particularly. I was so inspired last week. And this week I don't really have anything. But one of my most popular videos started out this way. I was just on the couch going, I don't have anything for you. And it turned into a thing. And, maybe we're having a relaxing time. We're on the couch. We're just enjoying a cigarette. I don't really like smoking in my videos. It's distasteful to a lot of people. It used to be sexy. It used to be on people on television would go, "How are you, baby?" Fuck. I had a whole thing written about. Christ's sake. Oh, the poisoning continues. People, I've got to do something. It's 1 week he's been president of the United States. I'm not going to play my game where I pretend to barf, although, Kitty, honestly, YouTube has some kind of algorithm going. If you watch one thing, they'll recommend another thing based on what you've watched. And everything on my front page is Trump this and Trump that. Maybe you'll enjoy this thing about Trump and this Trump of the Trump. I watched one today, and my bowels honestly clenched towards the end. I think, physically even making me sick, like proper poisoning. I don't know, I may have said this in another video. Stephen Colbert, a comedian I respect, said we drank too much of the poison, right, during the campaign. It was such an apt analogy because I've been making myself a bit weird, a bit cuckoo in the head, and physically too. Weird symptoms of just irregularity, as I've mentioned, and of course bouts of real fear blown. The thing I wrote was sort of vaguely about Trump. It was more about his son. The way it's set up is like this. Okay, and now it's time for a little news. Trump today is a thing. That's how it's set up. Trump is a thing of the thing. And meanwhile, there's a picture of his youngest son, who's just 10 or 11 years old. So that's how you set it up. Trump, wait a minute. And then I look in the direction where I think I'm going to put the picture. Try not to block his picture. Lean right back. Have a good look at the picture. That's not Trump, it's his son. So that's not. I know that kid from somewhere. Oh, that's Trump's boy. That's Barron. Gosh, every time I've seen him in at any of those events or even at the inauguration, he just looks so distracted and bored. And I wonder, this has got to be tough for him. But I'm curious, how on earth did he make news? And then I'd show you a thing. I'm going to show you a thing. That's how I set it up. So I'll set up, show you a thing, and then take a little pause, take a breath. Try to make it look unscripted, because it is a bit scripted. And then take a breath and go, "You fucking kidding me?" And maybe do it a couple of times and pick my favorite one. "Are you fucking kidding me?" A great thing written. Tried to get it open today. We just opened in text editor this small. But a really good thing. Leave the fucking kid alone, basically. What the fuck are you doing? This man is so insane, and he's done so many insane things. And you choose to do a mean tweet at a 10-year-old boy. For Christ's sake, are you fucking kidding me? I've been a 10-year-old boy. I've been an 11-year-old boy, and that's a tough time. That's a tough time. Let alone if you're the son of the most unpopular president ever, and some idiot. Some people are saying, well, at least she apologized. Trump never apologized for anything. There's two sides, and I kind of hear the other side. I hear the other side, but I don't buy it. Leave the children alone. We got to take care of our children. We got to take all of us. I think we're all responsible. I really do, even if we don't have children of our own. If a child needs help, we help them. But similarly, we can't be bullying children. What was I doing at 10? I was watching too much TV. I know that. I would ride my bike and I would play with my friends. We like board games and we like things like that, and what else do I like? We just found things to do. We didn't really have PSP, or is that it? PSP? I'm not sure quite what it's called. My nephew has one. Well, my nephew has 2 or 3 things. Probably little Barron has the best ones, made out of gold and stuff like that. And good for him. Just enjoy them and be a kid and not have be used as political fodder. What the fuck? The worst thing was an SNL writer. That's handing Donald a little treasure, a little gift wrapped with a little bow, just perfect for him, because he loves to pick on SNL. He loves to tweet about how mean they are. And this time, he'd be right. I was mad. Mad. I think I had a bit tough time as a kid. I think it was tough. You know, I romance it like it was the 70s. It was so much better. We had Mary Tyler Moore. Oh, Mary Tyler Moore died. That could be a whole thing, too. But not in the middle of my tirade. Later. I romance it a lot of the time. It was the 70s. It was simpler time, you know, disco dancing, blah, blah, blah. Things like that. But, you know, as a kid, I had a lot of fears then, too. I mean, it was awkward. I didn't make friends easily. It was tough, you know. And I could see myself maybe in that boy, really. Because I was that cute, too. But anyway, no. But seriously, I could see myself when just, what are we doing? Why? Why do I have to be here? And I want to be playing my PSP. And, you know, why is Dad shouting? I mean, even all that debate, like, is he autistic? Is he something? Is he something? Who gives a shit? Leave Barron Trump alone. 10 years old. Do I have to tell adult people that? And then she was giving us, she suspended her, but basically I think fired. I think she's fired. A lot of people took umbrage to that she shouldn't have been fired. That it wasn't a fireable thing. I don't know, man. I think you gotta make a stand against bullying. Hi, Kitty. She come to join us. She wants us all to take a stand against bullying. Especially when it's by an adult person towards a child. Would I need some bitch tweeting about me? Suggesting that I might one day be a shooter of some bullshit thing. Jesus Christ. If you put that energy into something else, put it into something else, something constructive to get this man out of office. That's what you should be doing. What's next? Does he have a pet that we don't like very much? Actually, someone did. Wasn't there a thing about getting after him a little bit because he doesn't have a pet? There's so much good stuff to get after him about. A co-worker's boyfriend took some video in Washington of huge crowds of people, all marching from the Capitol all the way up the street, all around the corner. Man, it looked like 1 million people. Marching. I said to her, is it still those 1 million women marching? Is it some other kind? She said, I don't know, they're just marching, you know. And I think that we got to keep that up every day. I almost want to take a plane down there and just go march with them. I don't even care who they are. I just march with them. If it's the women rallying or the Muslims or the Mexicans, or I speak Spanish. Why not just go for a few days? Go for a few days to Washington, see some of those things that people see in Washington, and then just march around with some people. Yay! Which group is this? What should I be chanting? But I wouldn't get in there, take a plane to Washington to find a 10-year-old boy to bully. I wouldn't know. Who does that? What kind of vacation would that be? Yeah, Mary Tyler Moore died. Oh, well, what can I say that hasn't been said? That's a hard one. Except I love that show so much. It was such a part of talking about my childhood, that was such a part of it. I love that show so much. You know, it was just so generous in a way. And by that I mean, you know, there was nobody to hate in that program. There was no one murderous or destructive or angry. Even those characters that were terribly flawed. Even those characters that maybe we didn't like too much. They were always careful to show another side. It was good. It was just something you could watch, have a laugh, and at the end of it, just feel good. Just feel good. Oh, and another thing is I couldn't find anyone under the age of 40 who'd even heard of it. Oh, that broke my heart. All right, so what did we learn today? Look up the Mary Tyler Moore Show, quintessential program of the late 60s and 70s. Don't take too much of the Trump poison, or you could be physically, you're clenching again. Don't bully 10-year-old boys, for fuck's sake. Particularly when you're grown up and you should fucking know better.